So you're looking for places to put your vending machines. You know what's a good account, or maybe you don't. In this video, I'm going to break down the top vending locations for you to scout, to place your machines wherever you live. Obviously, this is a physical asset business, so we need physical spaces in which to put our machines, and we need foot traffic as well as good hours of operation. I'm gonna break down a few feasible places in which you can actually get into, not places that I believe are a little harder and are locked in national contracts, and I'm gonna get you up and running in your vending business in no time. So let's get into a few of the top places to put your machines. What is up, guys? My name is DominickBarbato, author of Vending Revolution, How to Start and Grow Your Vending Business at Any Age. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. But without further ado, I want to talk about the top locations to put your machines. So the first location, and we're going to go from maybe the worst of the best to the best of the best. If that makes any sense whatsoever, your probably bottom area, your bottom feeder in which people want machines, are anywhere in which they have 30 or less employees. And before you click away, I say this because I've mentored plenty of people across the country, and I've told them, hey, focus on places that have over 60 employees there every day. But if you're able to get your foot in the door with a place that has maybe 30 employees and possibly longer hours of operation, these locations are going to make you enough money to profit every single month, and maybe even refer you or teach you how to actually grow and run a vending machine business. Now, let me not stop you from getting any of these other better accounts as we speak about them, but it is good to know when you are starting your vending business, you should start small. It really is important to learn the ins and outs of this business and know what you're doing before actually jumping in and getting some big fish in this industry. So jumping into the second, probably one of the greatest accounts that you can do as a beginning operator, if you can secure it, is honestly malls. And malls, for people that don't think about it, don't just have to have claw machines, crane machines, gumball machines. We've seen them all. I know the guy who runs those machines. It's a nationwide contract with the Simons, the Westfields, and he distributes them out to different partners across every state line, multiple state lines. You can get in there and offer soda and snack vending services. Your margins may be a little higher, but yet again, if your prices and placement are in good locations and you have a high foot traffic, if you have a high foot traffic location, malls are some of the best accounts because people are spending an hour, 2 hours there. They're shopping, they get tired, they're hungry, they want to drink. If you're just a little bit cheaper than the food court, if you offer just a little bit different of a product, getting into those leasing offices and asking them to place machines, you may be paying 40% of your net revenue, but now you have 60% of whatever money you're making to now grow and scale your operation in other areas. Obviously, that's not going to be the easiest to get for most people, but you can contact the leasing offices of any mall and see if they're interested in doing that. Next up, which are the best accounts, in my opinion, are office buildings. And not just one office building, but if you can get a multi-suite office building where your machines are either in the cafeteria, or better yet, they don't have a cafeteria, your machines are in the lobby area in which people are going in and out throughout the day from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. at night. These locations will do very well for you. And what I'm seeing now is the changeover from vending machines in a lobby to micro market style, smart AI cooler style locations, where now it's grab and go. The people now don't need to leave for lunch because you're offering convenience to them and you're offering a better variety of products. So it's exciting to see that this industry is changing, but the focus is and still should be on placing vending machines in high traffic areas no matter where they are. I could go on for days about different locations, and I have 100 locations down below, and you can click that link of different ideas in which you can go and look and find machines. But the big truth of it is, if it's not a high traffic, high volume, high foot traffic business, you're not going to do as well in any other business. Now, next up are some of the greatest accounts, honestly, if you could get an account that maybe has less employees, but it's a 24/7 business and it's a warehouse style, manufacturing style business, you're gonna see these locations do a lot better. They don't have food preferences per se. They don't necessarily want gourmet items. They simply want a snack, a drink, a sweet item, a salty item, whatever it is, they want those products. So if you are in an area where you have a lot of industrial buildings, if you're in an area where a lot of people are working, manufacturing style things, these locations are going to be the gold mines of the vending business, and I maybe shouldn't even be giving away some of this info because this industry is so secretive. Honestly, guys, this industry is so secretive. The top guys don't want you to know where their vending machines are. I don't even want you to know where my vending machines are, but the likelihood of you figuring out where some of my machines are is very low. And the point of that is vending machines, if they make good money, you want them to stay there forever. You don't want someone coming in trying to take that account, take your money, whatever it has. You want to secure the best accounts. And the last but not least vending location that you need to know, and honestly is the best account but the hardest accounts, are municipalities like your town buildings, stuff like that, or schools. And these two, honestly, guys, are some of the hardest accounts you can get. I have got a municipality, I've got a school, and it's just, they are so profitable because the pricing can be dictated by you and the school. And the school wants a higher percentage, therefore you have to justify that it needs a higher price because you have to pay off so much money out in rent per se to these locations. But if you can get any of these locations mentioned in this video, your vending business is sitting at the top of the echelon of the food pyramid, of the vending pyramid in this industry. And I truly think, I'm going to leave you with one more vending account that you may never have thought of, but I truly think if you go out there, if you Google, if you contact 5, 10, 20 of these businesses, you will see that someone will have interest in what you're doing. You may have to pay a higher commission than you want to, but justify it in the sale price. Raise your sale price to justify your commission. Don't lower your prices and justify the commission, because then you are playing a game in which you will lose because your profit margin will not be high enough to sustain your business for plenty of years to come. This business is a cash flow physical asset business, and we need to understand that we are running depreciating assets that cash flow us week over week, that requires our time, energy, and dedication and maintenance to continue these machines to run for decades to come. So guys, the last location I'll leave you with is simply colleges. Colleges are just the gold mine accounts. I have never had success, and that's just being honest, with getting a college location. I've tried plenty of times. Even one time I was at a college and they wanted 64 vending machines, and it just seemed way bigger of a bite than I could chew. And you don't want to jump in and say, okay, I want the best account, I want the best account. You need to really think through what accounts are going to be best for you. Think with the end in mind. If you have a job currently, a college location is not going to work for you because you will not be able to run it and dedicate the time necessary to sustain that cash flowing cow for years to come. You really need to focus on the middle-sized businesses, the offices, the warehouses, the manufacturing, the places with 30, 40 employees. These places will make plenty of money if you have the right prices and the right profit margins and the right machines and the right employees and the right demographics of people using your machines day in and day out. So many people want the best top vending machine account, as I gave them in this video. But you need to understand that the top accounts are sometimes not the accounts you want. They're just the accounts you think you want, but don't need. So to grow a vending business, it's a location game, it's a foot traffic game, it's an hours and operation game, and it's a capacity game. I preach it all the time to the people that I mentor in the vending machine business. Do not buy a vending machine with low capacity. Only buy high capacity vending machines. Put your high capacity vending machines on high revenue locations, and you will be successful for decades to come. If you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm super excited to have plenty of videos coming over the next couple weeks. I'm going to teach you guys everything I know about the vending machine industry. I've been successful in the industry over the last decade. I've made plenty of money. I have my business working for itself, and I want to teach you guys how to do the same thing. I think Everyone should own at least one vending machine in their lifetime. It teaches you everything about business. It teaches you everything about cash flow, and it teaches you everything about capitalism. And if you're in America, we live in a capitalistic society, so you need to know how to deploy your capital to make more money. So thank you guys. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and I hope to see you again next week for a brand new video. Peace.